Oh, dang my britches. If it ain't his plumptitude, having himself a nice sit down. Still, he deserves it, after making all them scarecrows for them Sioux Leland farmers. Good morning, your worship.
Really, Worzel, I wish you wouldn't interrupt me when I'm doing a bit of serious painting.
I wasn't interrupting your Iron Mightiness. I just wanted to see what you was up to.
Well, I will tell you, Worzel Gummidge, I am up to painting a picture of this beautiful New Zealand countryside. And the sooner you remove yourself and head off to whatever mischief you're up to, the sooner I'll get it finished.
But why have you got them funny clothes on and that funny hat, what looks like a squashy pancake?
This hat, which looks like a squashy pancake, Worzel, is in fact an artist's beret. And this is an artist's smock.
Yeah, but why do you have to dress up so funny just to paint a painting?
You do not have to dress up funny, as you so delicately put it, Worzel. This smock is to keep the paint off my clothes. As far as the beret goes, well, that is just a touch of artistic license. With the heavy demand for scarecrows these days, I have little leisure time, as you well know. And this is my little bit of relaxation.
Oof, very nice. What exactly is it you're painting, your artisticness?
This, Worzel, is a landscape with 1,000 sheep.
1,000, eh?
You don't believe me? You just count them.
Oh, if I does that, your beatitude, I'd be off to noddy bye-byes in no time at all. Still, I'll have a go if you like. 1, 3, 9, 11... When you finish with this painting, what does he do with it?
Well, I might keep it, or I might give it to someone as a present. I might even sell it. Oil paintings are fetching a great deal of money these days.
Will your painting be worth millions and millions too, you crowmanship?
Well, probably not this one, Worzel. But recently, some of the paintings of the famous artists, the Dutch and the French masters, have been selling for thousands and thousands of pounds.
Thousands and thousands, eh? 70. So. Aunt Sally, wherefore is you treading on my stomach?
I am treading on you, Worzel Gummidge, because you are littering up a nice clean field. And what is more, them horrible snores what you're making is frightening the sheep so much their wool's going to drop off. Well, now that you've got to your nice clod-hopping feet, you may, if you so desire, accompany me into the town where the 2 little titty humans have invited me to the Kangaroo Cab for a cup of tea and slices of cake because one of the titty humans' mums had a lot left over which she couldn't sell and she said we could have them. So, on your way, you great smelly A-bag. Oh, you smell disgusting. Where you been?
I've been lying in a smelly carpet, Aunt Sally, and a bit of it stuck to me. But don't worry, it'll come off.
Sweet. Just in case it don't, you walk half a dozen paces behind me so that I don't get the stink.
Yes, Aunt Sally. Anything you say, Aunt Sally.
Get back!
Hello, titties.
Cool. You're a bit woofy, aren't you?
It ain't me, it's him. Anyway, it's only an healthy smell of the country. Take no notice and it'll go away.
This is better.
Here you are, your mum said you could scoff the lot. But watch out for the rock cakes, they're a bit umpty. So mind your teeth.
Just in time for a quick cuppa before the meeting.
What meeting, Mr. Crowman, sir?
Just a little do at the art centre, buns and fizzy pop, that sort of thing. Maybe a little bit of talk.
Buns and fizzy pop. That sounds all right. Can I come too, Mr. Crowman?
Really, Worzel, I don't think it'll be your sort of thing at all. What about your duties at Mrs. Thurston's cornfield?
Don't worry about that, Your Highness. Them little birdies have been bye-byes this time of night. And after that valuable bit of art and what you done this morning, well, I reckon buns and fizzy pop meeting sounds interesting.
There'll only be a lot of artists there, Worzel. And, of course, maybe some models.
Models? Oh, well, it's obviously indisputable that I should put in an appearance.
Well, of course, I can't stop you coming out, Sally, if you want to. And, of course, if you're lucky, they're always looking for something to paint.
Me as a model, done up in oils, pretty as a picture. Maybe more so, of course.
Now, Worzel, if you want to come, you'll have to clean yourself up a bit. If you'll excuse me for saying so, you do smell rather peculiar. I know artists are supposed to be bohemian, but there are limits. big one.
As a special favour to you, Mr. Crowman, I'll put my special handsome head on. And I'll try and smarten myself up a bit.
What time does it start, Mr. Crowman, sir?
In about 20 minutes.
Now then, brave head, cooking head, hanging head, and... Shh, there's such a dang lot of heads to choose from.
What head are you going to put on, Worzel?
Well, how should I know? I haven't been to one of these artistic do's before. Ah, that's it. Yeah, the handsome head. That'll do. Yeah, you titches can help me wear it, can't you? Here we are, then. Put my hat down there. Right in the waist. Put your hand on my hand. The other one round the back of my neck. That's it. Here we go, then. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Sorry you can't come, but these artistic do's ain't for titches.
Thanks very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow artists. First, let me say how pleased I am to see such a good turnout for our social evening. But before the refreshments, we are most fortunate to have with us tonight, from Wagga Wagga, Seamus McCracker, R.A., a celebrated action painter.
What's R.A., Mr. Crowman?
Royal Academy, very famous society of artists.
Yeah, do you know what? Sissy things like easels. This is action painting, Hopper. Action! Ladies and gents, there will be no lecture tonight. You will have something better, much, much better I will be bringing you. A genuine 100% demo of living action painting by me and me alone, Seamus McCracker, R.A.
Is this really painting, your worship?
Type, Worzel. Type.
And now, all I need now is a model for action number 1.
Go on, Sally. Here's your chance to be a model.
He's the wrong sort of painter. I'm not the right sort of mogul. I'm more of a classical model.
Get to it, Aunt Sally. Now's a chance to make your mark.
A model for action number 1.
Who's that gentleman with a dead polecat hanging round his neck?
The gentleman with the expensive mink collar, Worzel, is the world-famous art dealer Henri de Solomon.
Oh, wonderful to see you, Mr. De Solomon.
And always a great pleasure to see you, McCracker. Oh, I'm very sorry I missed the performance. Looks like you had quite a party. Oh, and this must be the model, I presume. Oh, lovely, lovely. Galloping goulash. But that is one hell of a painting. Is it for sale?
Well, no, not really.
How much?
No,
5, 10, 20,000? It's magnificent. Take a check.
And soon I have cash.
Okay, let's say 25.
Yeah, Mr. Crowman, did you see what he paid for that painting?
$25,000 a king's ransom.
Not for a genuine McCracker. He'll double his money when he comes to sell it again.
Double 25,000. That's nearly 1,100, isn't it, Mr. Crowman, sir?
Something like that. Come on, Worzel. Lemonade.
And a slice of cake of generosity.
Are you still eating, Worzel?
It's only a little bit, Your Eminence. I couldn't leave it on the plate all alone, could I?
Oh, you stole it. You stole their cake. You're nothing more than a common criminal. Give us it.
Mr. Crowman, I'm selling pinch me cake.
Mother?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Talk about the pot calling the kettle. Come on, give it back.
No.
If you don't, I'm going to assault. A big end. Come on, give it back, Uncle.
No!
Shut up, you two. You wake up the whole neighborhood. Now come along.
Jumping Jehoshaphat. Phew, that's a right load of old paintings, that is. Oh, yeah, I bet they's worth a penny or three.
Now, what are you up to, eh? You better move along. We don't want your sort round here.
My sort? What do you mean, my sort?
Vagrants, undesirables, ne'er-do-wells. Now, you clear off.
I ain't no what you said. I said,
You're a what?
I's a painter, that's what I is. I does things like in there.
You're a painter. You're a very smelly one.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm a bit smelly, but there ain't no harm in looking at them paintings, is there?
You see, you don't do no harm. Otherwise, you'll cop it, see? The long arm of the law. Understand? Painter, eh? Pongy the painter. Pongy the painter.
I's no good. I's no good for nothing, and that's a fact. I just got to get some paintings done so that I can sell them and make me rich. Rich beyond the dreams of licorice. But how? How am I going to do it? Damn me. This is a tricky one and no mistake.
Come on, lads, get a move on. I want this yard tidied up by 9 o'clock.
What about, these pictures, Mr. Hoskins?
Just cheap reproductions, prizes in the painting competition. They're rubbish. Just sling them.
Oi! Yeah, don't feed them pictures to that hungry animal. You give them to me, I'll have them. Thank you very much. Yes.
What are you going to do with them, Worzel?
What am I going to do with them? I'm going to sell them. That's what I'm going to do with them. I'll get £20,000 apiece for them.
Don't be silly, Worzel. They're only reproductions. You can buy them cheap anywhere.
Yeah, not when old Worzel's finished with them, you won't. Then you see. Then I'll be Worzel Gummidge, R.A. Royal admission. Just like that Christmas cracker fella. Now then, let's have a bit of music and we'll start. Yeah, nice red label. I like the red tune. Worzel Gummidge, action taser. Like that. That's good, but not, isn't it? It's him. It's a Crowman back there.
He's after you, isn't he? You pinched his gramophone again.
No, I never. I just borrowed it.
Thought I saw Worzel Gummidge come in here. Is he around, children?
I can't see him. Neither can I.
A yellow sou'wester. I must be dreaming. What is my gramophone doing here?
I think he borrowed it, Mr. Crowman.
Borrowed it? But...
Oh, if you'll excuse me, Mr. Crowman, I don't know what all this is about, and I'm a very busy man. So if you'd just like to show me a few of your paintings,
My apologies, Mr. de Solomon. It's very generous of you to cast your expert eye over my amateur daubs.
Amateur? Amateur? But these are not the work of an amateur. These are the inspired work of a genius, worth a fortune, primitive such as I have never seen.
But these are not my works, Mr.
Then
de
whose
Solomon.
work are they? Wonderful, free, full of color, energy. Who has created such magnificent original work?
What? Just little moi?
Oh, then you are to be congratulated, madame. Pure genius. I hope that you will do me the honor of selling them to me. How much do you want?
A lot.
A lot? What do you mean, a lot?
Well, seeing as how you paid $25,000 for that awful mess Seamus McCracker made with me as a mogul, that lot over there, which are much better, going to cost you $100. I can't do better than that.
Oh, not only an artist, but a businesswoman as well. Is there no end to your talents? Now tell me, what are they all called, eh? That one, for instance.
Well, I haven't got a name for that one yet. I'll have to think of something. Something common.
What about him?
The Crying Cavalier. That's because he's not very happy.
Oh, no. Nor would I be if I were hung upside down.
Oh, he ain't hung upside down. He's upside down because he's down under, like what we are.
Oh, by Jove. But we shall have to set up a big, important show for these. And you look at Old Masters by
Lady Aunt Sally, R.A.
Oh.
All my own work.
Amazing! You're a true primitive, Lady Aunt Sally.
Well, I don't think I'm as primitive as all that.
But how on earth did you manage to be so original, so creative?
Well, I just got these pictures and then I sort of just mucked them around a little bit.
My little babushka. You are a great success, Lady Aunt Sally R.A. The honor that the Academy has bestowed upon you is deserved.
Of course, I knew I had the talent all along.
Genius.
If you insist.
I have a small supper arranged for us at the restaurant Burlington.
Oh, couldn't you make it a big one? I'm that hungry I could eat an horse.
Oh, come along. Our table is waiting.
Look, don't think old Worzel's being ungrateful. I don't think you teachers have got the right idea about painting at all. We've been here nearly 73 hours, and all we've got in me hat is 3 buttons. That ain't gonna make us rich, is it? No. Hello. Who is this fancy woman with a posh motor car? Oh, Posy McCoo! That's me Aunt Sally. Dressed up like a dog's dinner.
Oh, look at that poor starving artist in the pouring rain. I can't pass him by without showing him my generous nature. Excuse me. Here you are, you poor old thing.
4 pence? That wouldn't even buy a sausage.
We're so pleased to have you dining with us tonight, Lady Aunt Sally. And you too, of course, Mr. de Solomon. Your table is ready. Our speciality is roast pheasant.
It was very generous of you, Lady Aunt Sally, to spare a thought for that wretched human derelict down there.
Well, we can't all have the talent like what I've got. Mind you, if you don't hurry up, you'll not only have no talent, but no pictures either.
I say, cover him up. It ain't fair. Aunt Sally's pinched me pictures and got paid tons and tons of money for them. All I've got's nothing. Nothing.
Excuse me? My man, I want to talk to you. Come here, quick.
What do you want? I ain't sure I want to talk to you.
Oh, you've got to talk to me, Worzel, because I've got a teeny-weeny problem. It's a bit of an embarrassment, really.
Your problem has got nothing whatsoever to do with me, Aunt Sally.
But it has. It has, Worzel, dearest. You see, my exhibition was such a huge success that they've given me a contract to paint a dozen more. Bags and bags of money.
Well, that ain't fair. It was me what painted the paintings, not you.
Of course. You know that, I know that, but they don't know that, do they?
Is anything the matter, Lady Aunt Sally?
Oh, not at all. I was just thinking we should take pity on this poor, harmless artist what's down on his luck.
Oh, you've got a warm heart as big as a horse. Bring him in if you must.
Half the money.
Yeah, but it's got to be a proper half this time, not one of your usual halves.
Of course. He won't be long. Just in time for a crust of bread and a saucer of tea.
And not only a crust of bread, I want a peasant, old one, with bags and bags of gravy.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and mashed potatoes.
Yes.
And Brussels sprouts. Yes, and Yorkshire pudding, Aunt Sally. Yorkshire pudding with treacle and orange tambourines and trifle with lashings and cream and cake. You mustn't forget the cake. I did you. Where's the table?